Hello aspirants, welcome to Ekam Academy. Good morning all of you. In this particular video, we are going to discuss about Santhals. So what is so specific about Santhals? Why we are going to discuss? What is the recent context and many other interesting facts about Santhals we are going to cover in a short and crisp video. Let us see. So first thing is, why in news? As I told you, Santhal is a tribe recently which was praised by the Prime Minister of India with respect to their contributions in the freedom struggle or in showing their courage and all other aspects. So Prime Minister has specially mentioned about the Santhals. Then first and another important thing you have to keep in mind is the present President of India, Draupadi Murmu. So she is also from the same tribal community. Right? So, and Santhals had an important place in Indian history and freedom struggle also. So, we'll be looking into what is so specific about Santhals and all. So, first thing is, you need to know what is the location. So, first thing you have to understand, these are the third largest tribal community in India. Third largest tribal community in India after Bills and Gonds. So, these are the largest communities than even Santhals. So this is third in place. Then what is the location? If you see, generally they are extended in the states of Jharkhand, Bihar, especially Chota Nagpur region, then even in West Bengal and Orissa. Even in before independence and all, so they used to live in Jharkhand region of Bihar. At that time, Bihar was not reorganized, so or bifurcated. So they used to live in Jharkhand region, but later on they started migrating into West Bengal and Orissa. So this is an area where you generally come across Santhal tribes. Then what is a language? They practice a language called Santhali, which is a Munda language. So this Santhali, if you have remembered, this is also listed as one of the official languages under 8th schedule of Indian Constitution. And you know, this was added by 92nd Constitutional Amendment in the year 2003. Right? So this you have to remember along with Bodo, Dogri, Maithili, and last one you have addition with this amendment is Santhali. So 4 languages along with this got added into the 8th schedule. That means it was listed as the one of the languages, official languages of the Constitution of India. Then what is occupation? If you see, most of the people practice agriculture, but at the same time they also have selective forest produce collection. So in the off seasons generally they take part in forest produce collection, so through which they earn normally alternative livelihood opportunities also, right? Then another thing you have to keep in mind is what is their religion. Religion, if you see, they are generally nature worshippers and also they are famous for maintaining and preserving sacred groves. You know, sacred groves have an environmental as well as cultural importance. So they preserve sacred groves in the area because this is a rich, dense forest area. Then forms of marriage. Interestingly, if you see, the types of marriage that is existing among Santhals is elopement. Elopement, generally you know. Then you also have widow remarriages. Divorce is also very common among these people. Widow remarriage is also quite common. At the same time, a very rare type of marriage is also prevalent. That is forced marriage. What is this forced marriage? In case if a man impregnates a particular woman, so then he has to marry that particular woman. So that is what the forced type of marriage or a rare type of marriage along with levirate marriages. So these type of marriages are very prevalent among the Santhal tribes. Then another thing you have to keep in mind is what is Santhal rebellion. So Santhal rebellion had an important place in Indian history because if you have remembered, our first war of independence is 1857 revolt. But before this, on a large scale, British has faced a resistance from Santhals. So what is the Santhal rebellion about? This is a rebellion that has happened in the period of 1855 to 57 period among the Santhals. Especially they have raised their voice against land revenue system, which was introduced in that area with the name, we call it as permanent settlement system. So if you have remembered in history, we have 3 types of land revenue systems. First one is permanent settlement system or zamindari system, which was introduced in 1793. And who was the main instrumental person behind this introduction of permanent settlement? If you know, let me know in the comment section. According to this, you know, zamindars used to collect the land revenue from the farmers and they used to take 1/10 share and rest of the money has to be given to the, that is the British or the Crown at the time, or East India Company. So in this, the land revenue is fixed. So this is what land revenue is fixed for 10 years, then it will be revised. So what happened? Because of this, zamindars are getting benefit, at the same time British is also enjoying continuous revenue, but there is no improvisation of agriculture from the side of the government of India, that is the British. So then another thing you have to keep in mind is this land revenue issue has become the main instrument of Santhal rebellion under Sidhu and Kanho, two persons who emerged as the leaders of Santhal rebellion. They mainly raised their protest, or you can say they have raised their voice against this British exploitation of Santhal tribals and also land revenue system by launching the Santhal rebellion, which has an individual mark on Indian history. So this is another aspect which you have to know from examination perspective. So tribal movements is very important from modern Indian history. Then what is the main cause of Santhal rebellion of 1855 to 56? So see the options: displacement due to British policies, exploitation by money lenders as well as landlords, and religious persecution, forced conversion. So which of you think is the answer? Then answer in the comment section. Then as we have reached the end of the video, today we have discussed about a special mention about Santhals by the Prime Minister of India in his speech, as he paid tributes to these people. And also we also have discussed what is so important characteristics that these tribal people of Chota Nagpur region enjoy. So we have seen their own language and other aspects, and along with which we also have seen Santhal rebellion and its place in the Indian national movement. So this is with respect to Santhals and the information related. If you like the video, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching this. Have a great day.